100 years of systematic conditioning has created a mental condition that no longer makes plantations necessary, no longer makes change necessary, no longer makes dogs necessary, no longer makes segregation necessary, no longer requires any of those external circumstances.
Yo, man, you pissed off at Ice Cube? Are you fucking serious? That brother then put on a lot of black people in the movie industry. That brother then helped a lot of MCs in the rap game. That brother is the reason why we got the big three in the summertime. Why former NBA players can still work and still have a league and still be able to do what they love to do. And now y'all talking about canceling that brother because Trump and them picked up segments of his plan? Is it the most effective plan? I don't think so. You know, but it's something. What the fuck is you Facebook revolutionary hotel niggas doing? What the fuck is you Democrats motherfuckers doing? Nothing. Y'all doing absolutely nothing. All y'all doing is complain. And I'm sick and tired of it, man. What was Ice Cube supposed to do? The brother put that plan out in June. He said he had the plan. He was gonna sit down with it. He put it out there and even opened up the opportunity for our scholars, our economists, our attorneys, our politicians to come in and help improve on that plan prior to the Democrats and Republicans looking at the plan. And another thing about these Democrats, y'all pissed at Trump for saying that I'm done talking about the stimulus until after the election. You don't want to know why he said that? Because the Democrats included fucking things in that stimulus bill that had nothing to do with the coronavirus. And Trump was like, no, the 1.6 trillion, I was ready to sign off on that. But y'all trying to include pensions and lining up your Democratic buddies' pockets. Fuck y'all, I'm not signing that shit. Trump is a gangster businessman. He ain't no politician. But at least he willing to chop up shop and want to sit down and say we don't trust either political party. I ain't mad at you for that. Y'all already know my stance is race first. But damn it, we live in the United States of America. We're not gonna have no revolution in this country. I'm sorry, black people. I gotta talk to y'all harsh, but I gotta speak real shit. None of you niggas is gonna start no revolution. I was just up here in Kenosha. Ain't no niggas starting no revolution. 12 came through, shut that shit down. This blue party ain't promised you shit. Democrats said, nah, we'll wait till after the election. And then I hear some of y'all motherfuckers like, well, you know, we're gonna wait till after the election, you know. They used to talk about economic equality. Man, nigga, fuck after the election. We ain't got time for that shit, dog. I'm telling y'all right now, if Trump holler at me tonight, if he called my phone and said, Abdullah, check this out. I've been watching your thing. I know you race first, but I'm gonna give you at least a couple of $1 billion so you can help out your community in Chicago. I'll be like, man, as soon as you clear that check and that shit is in my bank, I'm on it. And I give at least $300 million to the black community. This is business, man. Ice Cube was about business. He's a businessman. What he supposed to do? Tell Trump no? He the president. The only thing they can do is look at the plan and see what they can and cannot include in it. That is the problem with our people. We don't understand politics at all. And I'm not even a politician. I'm nowhere near a political analyst. I just study shit for how it is, man. We supposed to do, all of us are supposed to just be liberals, go to the Democratic Party, wait for white folks to do something for us, and then they never do nothing for us, and then we still bitching, crying, and complaining, and then wait for their promises again. We as a people always say our entertainers and celebrities and athletes do absolutely nothing for our people, right? Kyrie Irving, before the NBA season restarted in the bubble, right? Kyrie Irving was like, let's start our own league. All the black writers for ESPN, all the black analysts for ESPN and Fox Sports basically told him to shut up. So we complain about not doing nothing, but then when we attempt to do something, we dismiss it. I've come to the conclusion that black people ain't shit and all we love to do is bitch, moan, and complain. Correction, niggas ain't shit and all niggas love to do is bitch, moan, cry, and complain. And I guess y'all gonna call me a coon for saying it. If y'all do, so what? Here the major issue with black people. All black people really want in this country, and most black people will never admit this publicly, but through their actions and through their begging and all the shit they put out there. Black people want that white, they want a hug from the white man, and they want white acceptance so bad. That's our problem. We want these crackers to love us and accept us. They've proven time and time again they would never love and respect or accept you. You need to love. Malcolm X said it best. There could be no black-white unity unless there's first some black unity. We cannot be accepted amongst others until we learn how to accept us amongst ourselves. Why people want the people who is doing something for us to be perfect. There's not one single person on this entire planet that is perfect. There's not one person on this entire planet that doesn't have flaws. There's not one person. Man, 99.9% of y'all ain't gonna bust at these crackers. Y'all talking about hands up, don't shoot, and we want to defund the police, but when 12 on your block and they mistreating your brother or your sister, y'all just pull out y'all phones and record it. I don't see now nigga out there going at 12 and stopping them from kicking your brother in the head or pulling guns on your sister. I don't see none of that. I know what I did this summer. I know when I was out patrolling the hood with New Era, Chicago, we seen a young brother and sister getting their car almost towed up by 12. When we walked up, 12 stopped searching their car. Cause it would have went down had they got on some goofy shit. That's respect. That's power. Power respects power. And I don't care what now one of y'all say. None of y'all ain't gonna bust your guns and do nothing. All y'all niggas talking this revolutionary shit and that we gotta destroy the system. How we're going to destroy the system? None of you can give me a direct answer as to how is that done. Black people as a whole are not monolithic. We're not going to think and believe in one way. We're not. I'm neither for a Democrat nor a Republican. Motherfuck both of them as far as I'm concerned. But hell, throughout history, some of our greatest leaders have negotiated with the enemy. America does it all the time. How do you think the American Revolution was ended? It was ended because America and Great Britain came to the negotiating table. How do you think the Civil War ended? Robert E. Lee and Ulysses S. Grant came to the negotiating table and stopped the fighting. Marcus Garvey even spoke to the KKK. Malcolm X even spoke to the KKK. That's how the nation during the 60s was able to move freely throughout the South unharmed. Enemies do negotiate with each other. They do have to sit down. We're living in their country. We're living on their land. As long as you live in this country, you have to respect that flag. Y'all not about nothing. All y'all want to do is complain. All y'all do is complain. Complain about everything. Complain, complain, complain. That's all we do. We complain about the kids getting shot. And then when you have progressive-minded people like myself who puts out a plan with a solution to help at least decrease some of this crime that's going on. Oh, we don't want to do that. That's too much work, bro. Be safe. The fuck? We complain about police brutality, but our people kill each other at a 10-time rate more than the police will ever kill us in this country. We talk about, y'all got Megan Thee Stallion talking about protect black women. But it's a lot of sisters that put brothers through hell and in jail. And these brothers kill each other over a woman. Well, I'm supposed to protect you while you out here wilding out, shaking your ass, twerking, trying to be a sexual deviant, acting like a fucking idiot. I'm supposed to protect that? Fuck out of here. I protect the women in my family that are respectful and have some form of dignity. I protect sisters that are going to respect my authority, and they're going to do what I say when it's time to protect them. You ain't obligated to that simply because you're a woman. You don't respect my authority, you want to act a fool, act a clown, and then you get your ass beat, you deserve that. And I dare any one of y'all to challenge me on that something different. At the end of the day, we just complain about nothing, man. And I'm sick and tired of it. This is the perfect opportunity for our people to do something creative and insightful. But what do? brother put out in the gym, it may not be the best method, but because the Trump administration picked it up, okay, if Trump don't do nothing with it, let's clown the brother then. But we clowning him out the gate simply because he presented it to both parties. One party rejected it, said we ain't doing nothing about it now, which is going to mean they ain't gonna do nothing about it at all. Because guess what? If Biden and them would have took it seriously, they would have been able to come to our people and said, well, this is what we're going to do. You know, your brother Ice Cube put this out, and we think that these plans are very not only tangible, but we think that these plans are very sufficient and to helping black people forge the wealth gap a little bit closer. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't do that. You don't wait till after no election to get shit done. That ain't how politics works. How you think politicians go out here and try to secure votes? They're not gonna say, well, you know, we ain't gonna talk about building this until I think. No. Biden and them already had a plan to not do nothing for you. And they're not gonna do nothing for you because you're not challenging them. All that no tangible, no vote. You better have an agenda set in place. Cube did. Was it the most effective one? Probably not. But it's something. See, none of y'all so-called woke people, so-called conscious people, so-called, you know, I don't see none of y'all revolutionaries coming up with nothing that could at least help our people in some way. If Cube think by going to the president is gonna at least do something, hey look man, it is what it is. But to condemn that man and cancel him, man, fuck y'all. Y'all might as well cancel me then. And I ain't nowhere near Ice Cube's level. I'm gonna speak my speech and I'm gonna say what's on my mind. Let's be real. The majority of our people hate the fucking truth. We love living in lies. We love to live in this fantasy land. And we participate every single day in pure evil, debauchery, and fuckery. Because we're intoxicated with evil and wrongdoing. Get it together, black people. Get it together. Now. I'm out.
There's an illusion that there's still wealth in this country, even though there are trillions of dollars in debt. There's an illusion that they still have power to control only because the ones who are being controlled accept their control. There's an illusion that they still have genius and creativity only because we continue to give them authority over us in areas of genius and authority. They continue to believe they have the power of leadership only because we attribute and give them the power of leadership. I have news for you. Their power is done with. And the only reason we're in the condition we are in is because it's up here. It's up here. The enslavement in our minds has us perpetuating a condition that has been over now for decades.